and then his voice. Forgot his full name. And is his first name Tom? But his voice is so good. I know they're putting some sort of production on his voice, but I mean, you don't. It's there. He's got the goods. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg, and I am going to react to a song by Editors, and the song is Marching Orders. So this song request comes from Tribbletown. Hi Tribbletown, thank you so much. They actually made the request on my Ko-fi site. What is that? Go check out down below, right below. You'll see a link to Ko-fi and check that out. It'll tell you how to actually make a request. Well, I'll guarantee reaction to it, like I'm doing right now. So the song is Marching Orders. Yeah, I don't know the song. I did Munich a couple weeks back by Editors. It was the first time that I actually had heard about them, and the first song, of course, and I liked it a lot. And I think from that reaction, Tribbletown was drawn to it and said, "Hey, someone's doing the Editors. Cool. I'm going to take my marching orders from Tribbletown and check out this song by Editors."
I can't open my mind, but there's the makings of a dreamer in you. In these desperate times, I'm walking home to you. I will fall with the rain. I will flicker with the flame, the fire. I used to write down my dreams. Now they're gone when my eyes open on you. Well,
So the cool thing about that song, actually, there's a lot of cool things, but the overall cool thing is that it was like 7 minutes, something close to 8 minutes long, and it did not seem like 8 minutes long. Um, it was, and that's really interesting because I gotta say, while I was liking the song, um, I wasn't sure about it. Like halfway through, I wasn't sure about it. Like as far as like I liked it overall, it was nice, but as far as playlist and it impacted me. There was something, and um, I don't know. It was kind of cool. But, so in the beginning, there was this cool synth sound that was going on, and I'll tell you what actually changed it for me. But let's go back to the beginning. So the song sort of starts off with this sort of cool sort of synth, kind of almost like there was like a grinding kind of repeating sort of like a synth thing that was going on in the background, just kind of repeating sort of on cycle. um, and then you had these kind of like these notes that were just hitting, right? Okay. So something was coming up, something, get ready. And then his voice, forgot his full name. And is his first name Tom? But his voice is so good. I know they're putting some sort of production on his voice, but I mean, you don't it's there, he's got the goods. They don't have to put too much. Um, and he's singing in these desperate times. I'm walking home to you, and now I'm trying to catch lyrics here and there. And what I was picking up, there was this one, I will fall. Um, I will fall with the rain. I will flicker with the flame. And I think actually before I heard that the first time, I think he was singing something about. He said something about, and it seemed like he was actually because in the lyrics, he was addressing it to somebody, to someone, saying, you kind of effed up, right? But then there was another line that came after that, and then what I kind of took from that as the song was going on, that maybe he's not talking to someone else. He might be talking to himself and saying, you effed up. There are times when you effed up. It might even be a particular time that he's kind of addressing, like, this is, you screwed up again, but, he knows that this is sort of, one step of many that he's taken in life, right? The marching orders. He knows that it's something that, he's basically, he knows, where he's going, and he's on that path, and he's going to misstep many times. I think that's what it means by, I could be wrong. Please let me know how right, how wrong I am. But I will fall with the rain, right? He will fall, and he will flicker with the flame. So he's never always going to be completely 100%, on the mark, and true. He's going to stumble. Um, and these are the marching orders. These are the rules we break, right? But doesn't necessarily mean that we give up on the guy. And he's not giving up on himself. He just kind of picks back up and keeps walking and keeps going forward. His marching orders. So that's kind of what I took from like what he meant by the song. And we'll get into the lyrics. I have them pulled up. But yeah, I mean, but here's what did the song. Here's what actually made me really excited. um, is that sort of like midway, right before it kind of sort of did that whole sort of instrumental thing. The chords, there was a lot of space to this song, which I like. I really do. It sounded very anthem-like, overall, especially in the beginning part. I don't know how I am. Usually I'm not a big fan of anthem-like songs, where, you get up on the stage, you can picture them sort of, singing this, and the big light is going like this, or the phones now, I'm dating myself. But yeah, and it's kind of, everyone's like this, and it's like, all right, it's kind of cool, and, kumbaya, but I don't know, those kind of songs I don't usually gravitate to. But there was something about the song that was good, but it wasn't really taking hold. And then there was, right before I went into the instrumental, there was some chords that he stopped singing, and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. I like that. I like those chords. And then it was sort of, it sort of simmered down, right? And okay, what's going on? And I'm waiting for something like, it's going to just bust in with this music just crashing in. um and it didn't. It was kind of like it started picking up, but you had the synthesizer, like a sort of percussion beat that just kind of sort of built. And before I knew it, I was kind of like immersed in this kind of instrumental thing that was really cool. As he keeps saying, try to give more, try to give more. And it just kind of, and I was in that cycle, but it was so lovely. I didn't want that to stop. I really did not want that to stop. The one thing, and I was wondering while the song was going on, I was like, oh, this might be cool for like some sort of guitar just coming in. There was actually that part reminded me of like Simple Minds. Simple Minds has some songs like that, where it's kind of, do after they kind of, he stops singing, and then they kind of like they're sort of, recharging, and then they're gonna go in, and you got the synthesizer sound, and that kind of, I don't know, there was something about that part where I was like, oh, this sounds like Simple Minds. And the song was just going on, and I just did not want it to stop. I really did not. These cool little sort of percussion sounds are coming here, whatever. It was perfect. Again, it'd been nice to have some sort of guitar solo come in, and it'd be like, oh yeah. But now I look back on it, and that's not what they wanted to do. It was something that was probably keeping true to the song, and from what the song was kind of what it was up until that time. And they weren't going to change from that. They were going to, this is what they were given. And actually it was good enough. It really was. So again, the song was done. I wanted to go on. It could have went on another few minutes, and I would have been perfectly happy with that. And that is an absolutely telltale mark of a song that, is okay with Greg. So Triple Town, you did good. You did good. So let me just go to genius.com, the lyric website that I use often for my reactions. And the contributor is saying that Marching Orders is the 8-minute long closing track to Editor's 5th album, In Dream. It was released in June 2015. So let's go to the lyrics. Here we go. The first verse. I can't open my mind, but there's the makings of a dreamer in you. And see, he's right. He was addressing this to someone, right? Again, let me go back. I can't open my mind, but there's the makings of a dreamer in you. I think he's talking to himself. Let me know how wrong I am on that. In these desperate times, I'm walking home to you. No, maybe not. I will fall with the rain. I will flicker with this the bridge. I will fall with the rain. I will flicker with the flame, the fire. Verse 2. I used to write down my dreams. Now they're gone when my eyes open on you. Well, even though you effed up, there's still the makings of a dreamer in you. I still think he's actually talking to himself. I will fall with the rain. I will flicker with the flame. And just repeats that. The flame, the fire. The chorus, these are the marching orders. These are the rules that we break. These are the doubts we cling to, trying to give more, right? Again, pick yourself back up and you try to do better. These are the marching orders. And these, okay, it just kind of repeats that. And I think that's kind of it. Try to give more, trying to give more. All right. Yeah, well, they were given what they could in that song, and it was good enough. It was good enough. Um, absolutely. Triple Town, again, thank you so much to everyone out there who watched this reaction. Let me know what you think. Good one, good song. You like the band? Tell me why. Tell me why you like this song. Tell me what that next Editor song should be. And in the meantime, I will see every one of you, hopefully, on the next episode of Into the Music.